Welcome, this is Christy with LTWEnergies, and I am the instructor in the Level 1 Initiate Builder Master Class. And I want to welcome you to this mini master class, the second in the series that we started last month. Last month we started with the root chakra. This month we're focused on the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. And this is all leading us, giving us more details that when you are ready to take the Level 1 Initiate Builder course, there's a whole week devoted to the chakra. So let's get into that, and again we're going to define briefly what a chakra is, and that it is based, you have different energy vortexes. They're spinning within you. You don't actually see them with your physical eyes, but you do see them from the energetic level. And so here is a definition to what a chakra is. So now again we're going to go through the chakra system. The first one is at the base of the spine, which is our root chakra. We discussed it last month, and it's about grounding. It's about all of our safety issues, security issues, things like that. And then now this month we're working on our sacral chakra, and it's located between the base of the spine and the belly button, the pelvic bone area, that whole region in there. The third one is the solar plexus, between the belly button and the heart. Then your heart, your throat, which includes your jaws, ears, everything in your mouth, all of the back of your neck, includes all that area. Then your third eye, physical eye, sinuses, and then your crown. And as we go through the next few months, as well as we will go through a brief overview of each one of these, as well as and there is a full week devoted in the Level 1 Initiate Builder course that is on our each of the chakras. So in this mini master class, we are going to go through what the definition of a chakra is, which we briefly defined just now, but now we're also going to get into what more information about the sacral chakra. Then we're going to have the blessing opportunity that we're going to have a chakra clearing for our sacral chakra, and then I'm going to give you examples of how you can work with your sacral chakra each day to strengthen it and build it to do the things that you need to do. Okay, so now the sacral chakra, we've already defined what a chakra is, so now we're going to go through what the sacral chakra is. And it's located between the base of the spine and the belly button. Okay, it's also common that this is the place of the chakra for where your pelvic bone area is. It's also in Sanskrit, it's called Swadhisthana. My apologies for the misspelling. And here's a definition from Wikipedia that gives you more information about it. So now this chakra centers on your passion and holds our pleasure and enjoyment. This is a very important part that we need to work with so that we can raise ourselves to a higher vibration of being passionate and having pleasure in our life and enjoying our lives. The chakra anatomy defines the chakras that they're actually gifts, and we're experiencing life through our feelings and our sensations, so it is very important. Okay, so let's figure out, we need to ask ourselves some questions. Okay, what is the root chakra, or the sacral chakra? How do we know what's going on with it? Things like this. So most likely your sacral chakra is going to be out of balance. Because there's a lot of confusion in the programming of today. We're told that when you're young, it's a great thing to have spring love and to when you're first meeting someone and what that's like. But yet then you're also told in the same breath, oh, marriage, that means it's all over. It's not going to be as happy as it was. Why is that? That's part of the programming, part of the veil to keep that confusion. They've also given you the programming that too much sex is bad. Well, that all depends on what your level of too much is, because you can be one extreme or the other. It's having that balance, but knowing that it is an important part, because it is part of your system and it is an important piece that you need. When we actually are stronger in our sacral chakra, we're given many labels. especially women. Women are given the label of being too promiscuous or even a prostitute, and and society has taught us to look at women differently like that. When it's a man, it's a little more acceptable because they, it's most likely it's the primal in them that, gotta have sex. Okay, so what's very important about the sacral chakra that we need to realize that it's also about our relationships, about all relationships, whether it's with your spouse or partner, whether it is with your children, whether it is with your parents, whether it is with the neighbor, or whether it is with your friend, your child's friend at school, getting to know the teachers and things like that. Your relationship with money, your relationship with how you live, your relationship with your vehicles. You have a relationship with everything that you have, and this is where where we work with these relationships within the master class of working through these kinds of things. And what is very important also to note within the sacral chakra area is that many of us have control issues. We're either very extreme that we don't want to allow others and allow them to love us, and so we also in the same breath don't allow ourselves to love them as much, right? How many times do you not fully trust somebody because of something that happened in the past? It may even seem like it's rather insignificant to some, but for whatever reason you're still holding on to that, and that's part of it. That's a major control issue, and these are things that working with your sacral chakra can help you in getting these things in balance. Okay, so again, the programming tells you you shouldn't have any pleasure. You're not allowed to have any joy, no happiness. You're supposed to be humble. You're supposed to sacrifice yourself. You're supposed to live a hard life. That's what society has told us that we're supposed to do. But in reality, we're supposed to enjoy our life. I don't want to spend my time being miserable doing something that I don't want to do and not being able to have fun with my family and being able to spend time with my family and with all the relationships that I have. And sometimes that means you have to go into those relationships. You have to really look at them and really see them for what they are, and see how you can be able to change those vibrations to give you a better, to raise you to the next level, to improve that relationship. And society has made us believe that if we've done some crazy things in our lives, society has programmed us to be humble about that. We're supposed to hold on to that. But what have they really taught us? They've taught us that we're supposed to be miserable. We don't deserve to have any happiness, when in reality we do. Okay, the sacral chakra is also our place of creativity, and this is how we flow in our life. This is where we can be creative. When you have your space, we have our space outside, this is how our creativity flows, and we have various colors, we have various objects within it, and this is how and we spend time in here by setting it up and getting and preparing it, and that's our creativity. When we do our fingernails, that's when we're being very creative, because we're drawing on the colors, we're drawing on, if we're creative, to be able to put designs and little bling in our fingernail as well. And like for example, because we're focused on the sacral chakra, the color is orange. So I have I'm using orange fingernail polish, but it's also because within your fingers and in your feet, your toes as I call them, the pinky, the littlest one, the pinky and the baby pinky toe, those are directly connected to your sacral chakra, to your relationship. So I've got them with a little design of white, because I want to make sure that I am focused on my sacral chakra for this month. So again, if you have no joy in your life, it seems like it's a daily grind over and over. I wake up, got to do the same thing all over again. It's a real hard chore. Then most likely, then you're also disconnected, and you're feeling that disconnectivity between yourself of feeling disconnected within yourself because you haven't worked on the relationship with yourself. You're feeling disconnected with others. You're getting to the point where you even have severe moods, different moods, because it's out of balance that you don't even realize that you're throwing that energy out there, so much so that you can have such swings that some people could even think that you're what's labeled bipolar. And a lot of that has to do with the balance within our sacral chakra. So what does that mean? Happiness is possible, and we're going to go through many things so that we can be able to do that. So what are we going to do? We're going to work on an actual clearing. So I'm going to bring in, I have, again, our shiny thing of the month is carnelian, which is included in the Unconditional Healing Love Kit for Live the Walk Energies. It's also included as one of the pieces of material and tools for support that's included in the Level 1 Initiate Builder course. Now we have our pendulum. It is in rose quartz. Again, it is what you'll receive in the self-love kit, jewelry kit that's included. That includes the pendulum, the bracelet. I'm not wearing the earrings or necklace at this time, but it is all part of this set. So we're going to do a clearing. So we want to welcome and honor you into this space. We're going to take a moment. We're going to ground and shield. We're going to ground into Mother Earth. Release all the energies that no longer serve our highest good. We're going to shield ourselves in unconditional healing love. Okay, so now the first thing we want to do is we want to locate where our sacral chakra is, and it could be a little bit higher, it could be a little bit lower, because wherever that energy vortex is spinning for you is where we're going to put our focus on. So we're going to take the pendulum and we're going to ask our guides to give us a direction as to where our second chakra is located, and it is. Mine's given a direction that's a little bit higher, so we're going to go into here. So we're going to, okay, so is this the location of my sacral chakra? Yes, it's swinging in a yes. So we're going to ask our guides now, are there any energies that we can clear at this time that's going to help us with releasing in our sacral chakra area? And of course they say yes. So now we're going to ask our guides, can we go ahead and clear as many of those energies that no longer serve our highest good? Can we take the time to clear that at this time? Oh yes, they said definitely. We can take that time. So now we're going to again take a deep breath. And we're going to allow the pendulum to turn in whatever direction that it needs to. When you are in the Level 1 Initiate Builder course and you have your own pendulum, you'll be doing this yourself as well. So, and I show you exactly how to do this so you can learn to work with it. So we're going to take the time. For me, when my guides are first clearing, they move the pendulum from left to right, and then it goes from different directions. It'll either go into a clockwise circle, it can go into a right diagonal, it can go into a left diagonal, it can do various directions, but then it finally ends into a clockwise position and comes to a stop when it's cleared. So we now give our guides permission to go ahead and clear the space at this time. We allow all this energy to release, all the energies that no longer serve our highest good. We allow this to release from our system. We allow it to drop down completely into our feet and all the way out into Mother Earth. We allow all those worries, all those fears, all the judgments, all things connected to relationships within our life. All those emotional attachments that are connected to relationships, we're clearing all those energies now that no longer serve our highest good. We allow them to drain down into Mother Earth. We allow Mother Earth to actually take all of those energies that no longer serve our highest good. We allow her to wash them. We allow her to then be able to send those energies back out to others so that it's fresh, reset, cleanse, and so that others can be able to take on those energies, to be able to charge themselves and use them for their highest good, to bring them into full alignment with their goddess self. And so we allow those energies to release all fears, worries, judgments, doubts connected to relationships within our lives. We eliminate all those. We thank you to our guides. We're very grateful to our guides for giving us this opportunity to release those energies within us that do not serve our highest good. And as they have cleared all the energies for us that are not in our highest good, it will draw to a stop. Take a moment and relax and enjoy that now those energies are gone at this time, that no longer serve our highest good. Release those. Now we're going to charge that space with energy that is in our highest good. We're going to charge them overflowing with gratitude. Gratitude to all of our family, everyone, all of those that are part of our relationships. Now we're going to turn it in a clockwise direction. The pendulum is now charging this area, and I'm so grateful for my family. I am so grateful for my spouse and for my partner in life. He is my best friend, and I love him with all of my heart. I am so grateful for him. I am so grateful for my children. They are my babies. They are pieces of me. They are reflections of me, and I see that in them each and every day, and I'm grateful for who they are and what they bring into our relationship. I'm so grateful for my dad and for his partner. I'm so grateful for all the things that my dad has done in my life, for the things that he has done that for him has been in my highest good and his highest good, and I love him for that, and I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for my dad's partner for being there and for the strength that they both give each other. I'm so thankful for my neighbors. I'm so thankful for my friends. I'm so thankful for our extended family, and I charge this area for all my relationships. I also want to make sure I charge up this space with being grateful for the relationship that I have with the flow of money in my life. It flows in exactly when I need it, and it's always more than enough of what I need, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. Now we take a moment to feel that energy that has been charged in us. That is so great. I'm so grateful for you taking that time with me, and for us to be able to work on those energies at this time, to be able to clear them out. And that is very beautiful, and I respect you for taking that time with me. Okay, so now we're going to get into how we can work with our sacral chakra on a daily basis. Again, our focus of the month is the sacral chakra, and the shiny thing is carnelian. What does carnelian provide? It provides stability, high energy, courage. It not only brings you where you have the energies of feeling sexual, but also sensual about yourself, about stepping into your beauty. And it's not just a sexual thing, that it's also about feeling beautiful, the sensuousness of it, and how you can also incorporate accents, daily accents, the bling, using the color orange. Again, I talked about how I use the color orange on my nail color. Using the color orange, right now I have earrings that are the color orange. I think about with clothing, I have a one of those eternity scarves, and it is in a beautiful orange. We also work with affirmations every day. So one affirmation that you can say, because your words do carry vibrations, is that I feel radiant and strong, and I love myself. I feel so beautiful. I love my life. I honor my body, and I treat myself with respect. I am strong and energized, and I'm happy, and I live a joyful life, and I am so grateful that we are enjoying our lives together. So now some other methods to be able to work with the sacral chakra on a daily basis is surround yourself in beauty. Make your space, things that make you feel beautiful. Have flowers around, have perfume or cologne that you like the scent of. Put yourself outside so you can see amazing sunsets and amazing sunrises that are so beautiful. Spend time out in the moonlight and enjoy the beautifulness of the moon. Take time to practice letting go. That's part of the control issues, and it's saying it's okay. Yes, some crazy things happen in our relationship. Things have happened in the past. Everyone says things that they may have really meant it at the time, but they really down deep in their heart didn't mean it. Or they have done some things that that at the time, yes, they may have felt like they meant it at the time, but in reality, they didn't mean that. They only did it because for whatever reason, they needed to express it in that way to be able to help them release. So it's being able to say, you know what, whatever, that's the past, and I forgive you for that, and I'm sorry for the role that I played in it. I could have been a better me, and I understand that, and all I can do at this point is to be the best me that I can possibly be.